for now, we're talking about how important it is for counseling. So just dealing with your mental health and your emotional health, that is just like the most important thing you should be doing. Anytime you have a physical problem, I promise you it's probably manifesting in some type of physical way at some point if you don't work through it. Case closed. And then if you still don't work through it, you know, a lot of people these days, and that's one of the big reasons why, and I know this will hurt a lot of feelings, one of the big reasons why a lot of kids have been born with physical illnesses, you know, in the last century, because there's just been this shift of the dynamic of awareness, and the energy that we're feeling right now is balancing those scales. You know, a lot of deception was going around, a lot of things were being kept hidden, you know, in order to control the population. And so what we're seeing is, you know, a lot of our grandparents and stuff, you know, they're like, oh, I don't believe in therapy or blah, 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 because, you know, that implies that something's wrong with you, you know? You put somebody into a mental asylum, you know, if they had like some mental dysfunction or, you know, whatever it is, when the reality is that all of us deal with that. All of us, like all of us. And so the energy that we're feeling right now is that this has gone on long enough. Like, this has gone on long enough. The scales need to be balanced. People need to wake up. You feel me? Too many people are sick. Too many people are being born with these physical illnesses that don't need to happen. And I like to think that autism, you know, and mind you, the things that I'm saying is, this isn't like, to me, I always say the answer is always all of the above, because it is. Like, all of these things contribute, all of them. Like, you know, you got the vaccines, you got the heavy metals, you got the increase in energy and EMFs and x-rays and all that kind of stuff. And then you got poor food quality. You got it all, you know, social dysfunction and all this kind of stuff. So all of it goes together. I'm just saying that those are outside factors. Your mind is powerful enough to overcome all the things that I just listed. I know that's a hard concept to grasp. I know it seems impossible. I know it seems crazy. I know it does. Like, your body, your mind should be able to snap back no matter what is going on outside of you. Oh, like, I'm lesbian? You got a problem with that? Too fucking bad. We can be civil. But on the flip side, what people get instead is, I'm lesbian, you don't like that? Why the fuck don't you like that? Why do you got a problem with me? Blah, 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 blah. Everything has to be an argument. And that's the quickest way to deceive somebody, is to just get them arguing about something, arguing about a topic, when it really doesn't need to go that way. You know, we ain't all gotta be friends. We don't all gotta agree about the same things. We don't all have to believe the same things. And people really step into their ego and about every topic, you know, vaccines, blah, 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 and want to debate it all. They're like, oh, this is the problem that we're having. This is the problem we're having. No, when you really think about it, all of our problems would be solved if everyone wasn't so dumb. If everyone really achieved the higher consciousness that they came here to achieve, we wouldn't have all this bullshit. So that is what's happening right now with the energy. Like, the scales are being balanced, and it's gone on long enough where people have just tried to ignore the things that are a fact of life. Like, these mental, emotional things are a fact of life. Like, they are there to let you know, especially your emotions. They are just pain receptors for your mind, letting you know, okay, girl, this is what you came to do here on earth. This is what you're getting off track. And you know how you know? Because you're feeling jealous, you're feeling blah, 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 you're feeling blah, 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 you're blah, 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 you know? And you should use those emotions to get yourself back on track instead of letting them consume you. So when you don't deal with this stuff, you get physical problems. And then if you still don't deal with it, your DNA is your memory, and that gets passed on to your kids. So it's like, what are you remembering? You know, what are you keeping in your memory? What is being passed on to your kids?